Hello everyone, good evening. Students, can you hear me? Good evening, Ritika. How you guys are doing? Hi Abhinav, good evening. We'll start the session soon, okay? Good evening all. Over here in the attendance count, we have around crossing 200 people. So right now we have 26 over here, right? So we'll get the session started once we cross 100 people at least. Where are you guys from, everyone? From which part of the India you guys are from? Can you please write it down in the chat? Bhubaneswar, Navi Mumbai, great. Good evening, Sneha. MP, West Bengal. Prayagraj, great. Thane, great. Damdam, great. Odisha, wow. Kolkata, okay, great. Mahesh, sir, your student from Vijayawada. Hi, Mahesh, how are you doing? Hi, sir. Andhra Pradesh, great. Hyderabad, North India, Northeast, right? Okay, great. Nice. I'm good, Mahesh. I'm doing great. Nice, Odisha. Right, we are crossing 35 right now. Delhi, great, great, great. Okay, guys, I'll tell you about myself before everyone joins. So, my name is Saurabh Banerjee, and I'm basically from Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I've been with Kallada Academy as a digital marketing trainer, as well as I'm looking for the parts on the resumes as well. So, how to crack interviews and all. These are basically my special. These are basically my KRA, okay, key responsibility indicators. So I look forward for the development of a student. Uh, Plus, I'm having 10 years of experience into digital marketing. I'm having 10 years of digital marketing experience. And yes, completely. Since I have done my engineering from information technology, I have been into this field only. And I've seen a lot of ups and downs into digital marketing field. I've been working with a lot of international clients throughout my years and years. And yes, right now I'm working with Kallada Academy as a digital marketing trainer. Been serving to a lot of students as well, and it's fun. It's challenging. This job is very good. It's challenging and like challenges. And throughout my journey, I have gone through a lot of projects as well with the different mindset of clients. Very important is that the client set that the mindset of clients are keeps on changing. Okay, so yes, the journey has been good. Earning has also been good. Most of the students keeps on asking that, sir, what is the high paying salary a fresher can expect, right? So a fresher can expect a salary of it depends upon city to city as well. So it also depends upon the resume as well. You know, if I create a resume, if I'm moving from one company to another company, the company what it is demanding, you know, the company, if the company says that sort of I'm looking for a Google AdWords a specialist, so my resume will be changed accordingly. Okay, I hope everyone can hear me. I just need 5 yes. I just need 5 yes. I hope everyone can hear me. Perfect, Puneet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it, that's it. Thank you. So my resume keeps on changing according to the job and responsibilities that the company is offering me. All right. Yeah, I'll show you the Aditya. I'll show you the screen. Don't worry. We have crossed 51. Once we cross 100, then we'll start the session in deep. Okay. Don't worry. We're just having a go through about what we have done and what all the roles and responsibilities are there. Yes, yes. Now only audio is there. Perfect. Okay. So throughout my journey, as I have seen, the salaries are the most important part, right? Also, what I have noticed is that the most high paying job or high paying salary we can get is mostly in the metro cities like Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, Pune, not Pune, I'll consider. Boom, Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi. I'll not count Hyderabad as well. Uh, my voice is audible, Basu. I hope my voice is audible with everyone, right? So it keeps on changing from location to location, like I said. If I say that from Raipur, Chhattisgarh, what is the average freshers level salary I can expect? So salary goes around for the SEO executive, it's going to go around 10,000 rupees. For Google AdWords executive, it's going to go around 15,000 rupees as a fresher level. Okay, make sure. Then you have one more thing, that is if you change the location from Raipur to Mumbai, okay, the salary gets tripled. The salary gets tripled automatically. So some of my students are working in Bangalore as well. The starting salary these people are getting is around 25,000 rupees in Bangalore location. I wonder what kind of companies are they. And then when I have realized that okay, the living cost is a problem over there, right? So that is there. The 25,000 rupees that the student is getting is hardly anything that I'm getting as compared to in the Raipur city, because over here I'm staying at my home. But the people are staying over there in Bangalore location. An average 1 BHK house is going to cost you around 12,000 to 15,000 of price. Let's say, for example, JP Nagar, one of the crowdest place ever, right? So remember to join those companies where the salaries are good, right? The salaries has to be good. Utkarsh, this course, yes, it is. Of course, it is going to help you in entrepreneurship as well. Yeah, it is definitely going to help you because you are going to work. So if your mindset is, all in one, right? Being an entrepreneur, what do you mean? Being an entrepreneur is like that. I have all of these. Uh, I hope everyone can hear me. Abradeep says that no audio. Please check. I hope. Yes, Varun. Yes, Sangeet. Okay. Abradeep, if you can check your mic, it's going to be helpful, please. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. So where I was, yeah. So being an entrepreneur, uh, what do you mean is basically you have to grab all of the department's knowledge. So let's say, for example, if I'm an entrepreneur, what I'll have, what are the characteristics I'll have, that I know how to deal with the client, I know how to create the audit, I know how to create the proposals, I know how to create the SEOs, I know how to create Google ads, I know how to create the Facebook ads, everything I should know. Then only I'll be the entrepreneur, right, on that particular digital marketing field, right? If I don't have any sound knowledge, I might not have that deep knowledge as well. But if I'm having a sound knowledge on that particular industry, that is how I'm going to call myself as a entrepreneur. Remember that. Okay. Yes, it is definitely going to help you. Since I'm a trainer, I am helping everyone, every student of mine, to be on to such a level that they can handle their own business. They can cater their own business on their own, rather than taking any help from outsiders. They can help, they can take, they can be one man army, right? So this is how it is goes, right? So we are here to discuss on the resume part, guys, everyone. Okay. Right now it's 63. Let it cross 100 and then we'll show the screen. So in resumes, I know everyone says that, sir, when we have created our, when we clear our graduations, over that period of time, we don't have any experience to show in our resume. Yes or not? When we cross our college life, we don't have any resume to, I mean, no experience as if we can show up in our resumes, right? So the person, the interviewer, who, when he's going to see my resume, they're going to feel as if that with whom I'm going to take my this interview, to that kind of people who is just a college graduate. That's it, right? In what level I should ask him. Now, as you complete the digital marketing course, like you are doing, let's say, for example, or you have been done from the Kallada Academy as well, what you have thought as if that you have gained some knowledge onto it, right? You have gained that knowledge onto it. What I advise to all my students is, during the tenure of your classes, I hope you have gone through the project works as well, right or not? You have gone through the project works as well as assignments as well. All of those things that you have done in the classes, as in practical thing that you have done in the classes, please make sure you write it down in a notepad or in a word file first, as a layman person, like it has been written. Let's say, for example, I have been working for a project onto a real estate, so working on a real estate project to set up the website. So write it down like that. So accordingly, you are going to write near about what all things you have done. Let's say, for example, if you have set up the Facebook ads, if you have set up the Google ads as well for your own project, if you have been done. Okay, I'm not sure, a lot of people might not have also done that kind of projects as well into the classroom when sirs have told you. Yes, Hitesh, I'll show you the screen, don't worry, I'll show you the screen, Hitesh, don't worry. Okay, so what happens is, all of those things that you have done in the classes, you're going to pen it down in your notepad or in a word file, and according to that, you're going to set it up in your resume. Okay, so you have cleared your graduation in colleges, you have joined the Digital Marketing Institute from Kallada Academy, you have done the project from Kallada Academy, whatever things it has been done. Yes, yes, correct. Facebook ads deployed in your website, or whatever the integrations also you have done. Facebook Pixel, if you have done integration with your website, make sure you write it down, right? Google AdWords remarketing tag, if you have included, write it down in your notepad, correct? All of these small things that you have done within when you have joined your academy or when you were there in your classroom, remember, these all things is going to be the highlights for the interviewer. Remember that. Yes, yes, not done any ads on any platform. So Aditya, I'm not sure if you have joined as of new or you have been. Yes, 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 Aditya, don't worry. Since it's a if you have joined fresh new, it is going to take you time around. What I advise to all my students, near about 12 days, it takes you around 12 days to understand that platform. Okay, and according to that, you are going to, your brain gets mature, and hence you are going to do the practical work as well. So 12 days of time, remember that, and then you are going to be in completely in the digital marketing era or digital marketing cultures. So for now, it's a 1 week. I'm pretty sure you're having no idea at all, and that's common, Aditya. It's very common. Okay, the moment you start working on every project, let's say, for example, if you have created the website, let's say, for example, if you have created the Facebook page, let's say, for example, you have integrated your call to action button also, try to pen it down in your notepad and then integrate in your resume. Okay, now all those things that the interviewer is going to ask you is basically based upon those set of things that you have mentioned it in your resume. Please make it a very clear indication. Nothing else they are going to ask you. Okay, next is, when you go for the resumes as well, when you go for the interview process as well. Okay, now it's the time to show you the screen, because right now it is 61, so I don't want to delay any more. Okay, uh, I'm going to quickly show you this thing as well. Just hold on for some seconds. Yes, yes, Ujjwal, it's going to take you time. That, okay, Ujjwal and everyone, over here that we call it as a honeymoon period. Okay, for everyone, every student who joins our academy for 12 days, you guys have no idea about what all things are going around in the classes. But once you cross that limit of 12 days now, guys, you'll be having a clear indication, a clear idea, as well as the enthu will be there, that okay, is going to be just hold on. I mean, do not cut my this thing. Okay, just hold on. So you'll be having a idea that at what kind of level you are in. Okay, 12 days, and then you will be in completely. Okay, just hold on. I'll be quickly sharing the screen. Thank you, Mushir. I hope everyone can see my screen now. Just need 5 yes. I hope everyone can see my screen. Perfect. Thank you, everyone. Stop typing. Let's go now. Okay. So things your resume conveys, right? The things your resume conveys to people. Remember that. The reader's situation is very important. Whosoever is reading your resume or whosoever is going through your resume, remember that the mindset of the people, the mindset of that particular person has to be good, right? If he is there to, let's say for example, if he's getting 500 resumes in one day, then it's going to be impossible for you to read your resume in depth, and then according to that it's going to select your resume. Okay, when you portray your resume, when you pen down all of your things, remember your confidence level, your English as well as your aptitude will be tested. Is it clear? Your confidence level during the interview, the English level of yours that you have portrayed in your resume, and the aptitude will be identified, or it will be judged. Yes, when you are going for an interview, you will be judged, remember that, based upon the English that you have written as well as your confidence level. If your leg is a shaking, or if your hand is a shaking in your interview when you are sitting in a chair, remember the confidence level has been judged over there. That how, you know, if I'm there, I'll be keeping myself calm. Remember that. If I am going for an interview, your body language, your body language needs to be, you know, calm. Do not think a lot when you go for an interview. Please make it sure, if you have a notepad right beside you, please make sure that you write it down, whatever things I'm saying, as a confident basis. Okay, the confidence level needs to be good. Do not feel that you are there in a garden and all. Of course you have to be sure that I'm going to deliver my best over there. And do not think a lot in the interview, because the more you think, the more of the activities that you do from your body languages. You will shake your hand. If you have a pen, you will TikTok your pen. If you have a mobile, you will keep on switching off and mobile and checking all of your stories and products. You will go on YouTube and all those, all things we will do outside your office, outside that particular room, right? Keep yourself silent. Either keep your eyes closed if you're sitting somewhere outside your interviewer room, or just calm down. Do not think a lot, like I was saying, right? The next thing is your awareness of the problems you can solve. Okay, now what do you mean by this is, remember one thing, if you, or if the company is recruiting you, there must be some of the loopholes that the company is having, and that's the reason they are going to, you know, select you as that loophole. Is it clear? So let's say for example, if I'm getting selected, what is that reason that I'm getting selected for? What is that reason I'm getting selected for? So remember that you need to have a solution for that. Okay, so your awareness of the problem that you can solve, you, of course, your KPI must be different from others, right? You might be different from me, I might be different from you, correct? So your problem, you can solve the problem of not or not. That is very important thing. Next is your control over your career line, over your career life as well. So when anyone says that, Saurabh, please describe about yourself, Remember one thing, when you go for an interview, when anyone says that, Saurabh, please tell me about yourself, do not include these kind of line. Just hear these lines, guys, everyone. Uh, mm, uh, okay, 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 all right. Do not try to use these words at all. Okay, so my name is Saurabh Banerjee. Okay, I am there as a digital marketing trainer. Okay, I have been working with the Kallada Academy for past 9 years. Okay, do not use these words and phrases in your interview. The second thing is, I'm going to explain like this. Hi, my name is Saurabh Banerjee, and I'm from Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I'm a father of a beautiful daughter. I've been with the digital marketing journey for past 10 years. What did I give? A breath is very important. A breath is very important in your resume. The people are there to sit and see what you can recite as in story. I hope, guys, you know that the girls are much better in terms of reciting stories, right? Girls are much better in terms of reciting a story. Over here, you are having an interviewer in front, and you are the person who is going to recite a story about your life journey. That's it. Okay. What are you going to say? That I've been with the digital marketing industry for the past 10 years, and I have seen a lot of ups and downs throughout my career line. I have been catering to a lot of international clients, as well as I am catering to the local clients as well from India. Do you see the breath over there? You have to stop. You have to be just, a control on your on your speaking skills. Next is, I have been doing search engine optimization. I have been dealing with Google AdWords. I have been dealing with project related in terms of audit. Do you see such kind of end up lines as well? Guys, have you noted that? That I have been doing the Google AdWords as well from my projects. And also the funny part is that I have handled near about 1 crore rupees of projects per month as well. I have a deep knowledge on how to run ads on Hotstar as well, right? So over here, the pause, the end point of the last words are also there. So I am calm, and I have a control on my career, what I all have done. If you start answering that, my name is Saurabh, I have been doing the digital marketing, no, do not go too fast. Do not go anything to, do not hassle. Do not muggle up your words. Okay. So there are some control in your career line as well. Correct. Next is your personality. Very important. Your personality needs is going to be defined. The way now the personalities are of different kinds, right? The personalities can be as if what I am wearing from head to toe. That is also there. What all I am carrying as in documents, about my communication skills, that is also been counted as your personality, right? If I am wearing a, you know I hope you guys know that nowadays people go in a t-shirt as well. Nowadays people go in a t-shirt as well. Why they people go on a t-shirt? T-shirt hasn't collared the t-shirt. Why? Because they have the confidence in themselves. So you can cross that line of interview as well if you are confident from inside. If your personality gives you that feeling that if I'm wearing a t-shirt, the personality shows in front of people. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. Now the structure of resume is it needs to be very good. Okay. Include your contact information to the top. Now I hope the contact information to everyone is known. Don't worry, we are going to see how to create a resume as well as in live. Don't worry. Okay. We are going to see it in practical as well. Don't worry. Include your contact information in the top of your resume. Very important. Second one is open with a strong summary statement, as in what you have done and what are you right now. That is also one of the things. Next is your share your recent work experience, because the people who is taking your interview is not there to love you, right? The person is there to understand what you have done in your career line. Clear, everyone? So share your recent work experience in which all companies you have worked with in a chronological order, right? So the latest company comes in front, and followed by you have the other old companies. Okay, just hold on, let me check if you guys have any uh, statement as well. But these words are basic, but big problem for us, sir. We understand everything, but fail to talk fluently. Yes, the talkative skills needs to be developed. The talkative skills needs to be developed. You know, I do belong from an engineering English medium school. I do belong from a engineering background, but my writing skills versus my speaking skills has a lot of difference. Please make it very sure. Someone's writing skills are good and speaking skills are bad. Someone's both are good. Okay, someone can speak nicely but someone cannot speak nicely. Someone can speak nicely but cannot write nicely. Okay, but for that what you have to do is you have to practice it. Keep saying, if you are there in a bathroom also, if you are there in your shower as well, rather than singing, just start speaking. Just start speaking. Okay, that is how it is. You're going to have a deep knowledge onto your content phrases and all. Okay, next is the designation that you are handling. Right now that I'm handling is a digital marketing trainer, but is that the same designation that I'm handling for the past all companies? Yes, might be no, right? And the name of the organization or the companies that you have been working. In terms of a fresher level, what you're going to do, that I have handled my own company, I have handled my own project that we have dealt with when we were joining the Kallada Academy. Over there, we have handled this kind of project, right? So you're going to mention that. Do not say that you are handling your own project. Okay. Next is your work tenure. So how long you have been working? Let's say, for example, during your digital marketing trainer with training with Kallada Academy, you can say that I have been working with this particular project for past 3 months. Okay. So the work tenure is 3 months. What are the responsibilities you were handling? So you were handling the website development. You were also handling the SEO on-page off-page optimization. You were also handling the content marketing part. You were also handling the Facebook ads. You were also handling the Google ads, right? You were also handling the Instagram ads. So all the roles and responsibilities that you were handling, you are going to make it as a note point, right? So on an average, what I can say, near about 15 of the points you can highlight in your resume if you are working on your own project while getting trained by the Kallada Academy. Clear? Remember about the content. And if you fumble about the content, that what kind of content I should write, just check in Google what are kind of content you can write it down. What are the lines you can write it down. Okay. Any specific accomplishment while doing a job or while doing a course? Yes, while doing a course, what you can highlight is I have got certified from Google Ads. I have got certified from Bing Ads. I have been certified from SEMrush Ads or SEMrush. I have been certified from HubSpot area. So you can add those all lines to it, because over there when you do the completion of the certification, you get a completion ID. You know, when you do the HubSpot ad, when you do the Google ads, when you do the Bing ads, there's a completion ID. So you cannot fake any of those things as well. So remember to add those accomplishment while doing a digital marketing course. In terms of digital marketing company, if you have joined, yes, you can. Right now also I highlight these all things that I have been trained from Facebook. I have been trained from certified from Google ads. I have been certified from Bing ads. So all of my certifications are there highlighted. Okay. Next is your include your skills. Yes, my skills are very important, because the interviewer is going to ask you depending upon that, right? If the interviewer says that, sir, Saurabh, do you know how strong you are or how commanding you have in the content part? Now you will say, sir, I can speak English, but for me writing content is a bit difficult, right? It is not actually matching my things, but I can work on it. I have that learning exposure. I can have the learning experience, and hence I can learn the content as well, how to develop it. But the content right now is not that effective according to me. So that skill is down for me. If you say, sir, in which skills you are good at, so I'll say, sir, I'm good at interacting with the clients. I'm good at creating audit report. I'm good at doing off page optimization. So you have to create your skills according to that. Clear, everyone? Next one is show off your education background. Of course, you have to highlight your master's degree or bachelor's degree, uh, the schooling degree also you have to handle. What all the academics that we call over here is the academic profile you have to highlight in your resumes. Okay, that is important. Additional information, if it says that uh, wall what all kind of other categories that you can fall up. Okay, are you good in cricket, are you good in swimming, are you good at any of these fields? You can certainly add all of these informations as well. Okay, the sports and all the languages that you can speak. If you can speak French, if you can speak German, you can also highlight that. In terms of hobby, do not try to write a lot of hobbies over there, because you are going for a job interview, not for a hobbies interview, remember that. Okay, so your hobbies are playing cricket, that's it. Okay, if you want to highlight, you can highlight it. However, the hobbies nowadays is not important. These things are important when you see any people from outside a metro city, but the people from the metro cities do not try to highlight these all things. Okay, just hold on, I'll try to switch on my camera as well. Just hold on. Perfect, everyone can see me, right? Yes, Pratik says that certifications are available in the advanced course only. Yes, I guess. Yes, it is there. Mushir says I have purchased and learning from that certificate option. Have it. Yes. Okay. Perfect. 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 Let's move forward. Move ahead. Okay. So the hobbies are very important. Not that important, but nowadays people don't include the hobbies. Rather than that, they can include the awards. If we talk about the experienced people, they can highlight the uh, the awards and all the additional skills. They can highlight those all things. Okay, now there are some do's and don'ts which is very important, like I was explaining you in the start. Customize your resume every time. So if you are having a resume and over there you are getting a client related or interview related to Google ads, that I want to have people from Google AdWords. So remember, your resume needs to be customized according to Google AdWords. Okay, if the company says that we are there hiring for the SEO, so your resume change according to the SEO things, because you have worked with the client, your own project, right? So remember that your customization is damn important when you switch on for the resumes. Okay, I'll show you that how to do that. It's very easy. Show off your tech skills like we have seen. Highlight your achievements, right? Very important, that what all things that you have done. So there was a problem, and actually, one more thing is very important in terms of achievement. If you say that I am a problem solver, not as a problem creator, if you highlight that line also, that is going to be very good, because the company wants a problem solver, not as a problem creator. Okay, note your accomplishments, very important. Next is your proofread, and proofread it again and again. The content that you have written in your resume, you have to check the content, how well you have written it. Is it easy to grasp? Is the interviewer is going to feel happy? Or if is it clustered? you know is it clustered, or is it impossible, or it's difficult to understand that what have I done? Yes, the interviewer might ask you that, so Saurabh, you have been working with a company, let's for example KalladaAcademy.com. Yes sir, I have been working with KalladaAcademy.com. And Saurabh, tell me what you have done. So you will say that, sir, I have been working with website development as well. I have been working with content marketing, content creation as well. I have been working with SEO as well. I have been working with the Facebook ads as well. I have been working with Google ads as well. So the company interviewer might say that you have done everything. Everything you have done, which means is right now I'm talking with a guy, or I'm talking with a girl who is all in one. Now you're going to answer that sir, I have been trained from Kallada Academy in just a 3 months of time. So all the knowledges that I have received is basic, not that advanced. But if you can see my proof as the work that I have done in the Facebook ads, you can just make out the lines and just give me the feedback that at what kind of level I am in. and am I suitable for you or not? So whatever things you are writing it down in your resume, remember you need to you know create a aroma near about that. I have been trained onto these all things, and as a result of that, I have been and portraying these all things that I have done as in reality. And as a proof, if the company says that show me the proof, Saurabh, that all the things that you have done is highlighting in the resumes, have you done it or not, or only you have written it, then you're going to get stuck. Remember that. Okay. Then give a head up on your references. Very important. What do you mean by references, anyone? What do you mean by references? The work references. Okay. Over here, we are talking about the work references. Let's say, for example, I have been working with KalladaAcademy.com, and all the things that I have done, 6 to 7 points, whatever things I have done, there is a name down below. That is my head manager who was looking out for my projects. The in-house project that I have done, the own project that I have done. These are the references. This is the name of that particular person, and I have given you the manager's name onto it. I have given you the manager's name onto it. You can directly call to this person and you can ask about the response that the person is having towards me. Clear? Next is keep it updated. It's very important that you keep your resumes updated every month, or every 2 months, or every 3 months. All of the things that you have gained as in positive sign. Okay. If I have learned how to create a video using a Adobe Premiere Pro, I'll certainly add it in my resume. If I have not learned from Kallada Academy, that's not my problem. But if I've learned outside my Kallada Academy's session, I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to highlight that in my resume. Now, do not misspell anything. Give it a breath, give it a comma. Do not misspell anything. Okay. Try to be in a pointer wise. Try to highlight your content into a pointer wise. Do not try to write anything in a paragraph wise. Do not try to write anything in your paragraph, longer paragraph wise. Only try to write it in the summary. That's it. Next is your give reasons for leaving each job. Now, you might not write it down in your resume, very important, but try to explain it with your words. Okay, that the company is going to ask you that, Saurabh, why have you left that company? You might be having some of the wrong reason, right? The company might have fired you, the company was having a salary issue. Those all things are there, but the person who is going to sit in front of you don't actually looking for those answers, right? So what you are going to highlight over there is that, sir, the learning exposures is the thing that I am focusing a lot and throughout my journey, and as a result of that, the learning exposure in that past company was not as such as I'm looking forward. Remember this line, as I'm looking forward with your company, because I have I've seen a lot of people working with your company has a very good knowledge in terms of the knowledge that I have learned in my past company. Okay. So remember that that single line is going to help. Yes, you can say that I'm having a lot of personal reasons the company has fired me. Do not try to highlight all those things in your resume, right? Those all things does not looks good. Okay. Don't get too personal. Very, very, very important. Don't get too personal. Do not say that I'm having this thing. Do you smoke, sir? Do you drink, sir? Do you go for parties? Do you go for this thing? Do not go too personal. Sit idle, sit straight, don't hesitate, don't do like shaking, do not do your legs shaking, do not, I hope everyone can see me, do not go like this, do not lay down, also do not go like this, don't bow down in or a lot of people have that kind of feeling that their hands can go in front of the desk and they are going to read like this, that okay sir, tell me what you're asking. Do not do like that. Sit nicely. You have a chair with with your hand rest in it. Keep your hand nicely. Okay, if you want to explain it. And one more thing, keep your face enlightened. Do not feel like as I am worried. Okay, that what is the next question you're going to ask? Okay, is that question satisfactory according to you, sir? No, Keep calm, keep yourself smiling, very important, and do not go very personal, very important thing, right? The references available upon your request, very important, like so you can directly call to this person who was one of my manager in my company. Okay, worry about using exact dates. Okay, what do you mean by this, anyone? So remember that there's an interview, whenever there's an interview, do not get worried that, oh, today we am having an interview, tomorrow I'm having an interview, today I'm having an interview, tomorrow I'm having an interview. Don't have that kind of feeling. You have that date, remember, you have an alarm, you have a calendar, you have a mobile, set up your calendar according to that, as simple as that. Clear? Next is your experiment with a crazy formats. Yes, there are a lot of formats available over in internet that you can certainly use, and do not try to make those formats. Those are the predefined formats that we are also going to see in the coming minutes. That what all kind of formats you can keep. Do not try to keep those hard tones, colors. Let's say red or deep yellow or dark yellow, dark blue. Do not try to keep those all pointers. Try to keep it normal, try to keep it so that it should not say that, oh my god, what kind of content he has used or what kind of color format he has used. Okay, try to get it with a normal format, a simple kind of format, but do some experiment as well. Remember one more thing, try to use your company phone number and your email address, but most of the things that you are writing over here is try to use your company phone number and email IDs are not recommended for Indian people, because over there what the people will do is, after you join the company, they're going to start calling to the company that, okay sir, Saurabh was working with that company, what was his job role, did he perform well or not? Okay, so do not try to integrate those all lines into it. Clear? Include your high school's education, that also we have seen. Include your college GPA, right? Previously we used to have the percentage, now also we have the percentage, but now it is your GPAs. Most of the people nowadays also people write the GPAs as well. Okay, list your salary information. Do not try to, again, this thing like we have the give reasons for your each leaving your each job. Over here is says that list past salary information. Do not try to highlight it in your resume. What I'm trying to say is that do not try to highlight that what the salary you were getting in the past resume. Rather than that, try to highlight it in your content format, in your the way you speak, right? What is the salary you were getting? And remember, your salary slips are very important. Okay, the types of resumes are there. Chronicle resumes is mostly commonly used type, 2-3 pages, right? Writing the entire work history and highlighting all of the things that you have done throughout your life. So those are known as your chronicle history. Most of the people nowadays from the village areas, like we say, from the village areas, or let's say for example in tier 3 cities, people uses that kind of thing. Mostly we see as a biodata, right? People go for a biodata. So there's a difference between a biodata resume and a CV, right? For biodata is basically for the marriage thing. The resume is for the freshers level, and then you have the CV that is basically for the experience level. So a lot of people say that the CV and resumes both are same. Yes, to be honest, both are the same, but they have been listed like that. Okay, so the chronicle resumes are basically that is an older format. Functional resumes focuses on the skills, the different type of skills you are having, rather than just a chronicle work history. Are good for the people with the gaps in employment history, and also who works history is not directly related to the job. Okay, then the next thing is, apart from the resume, you have the cover letter. Now what is a cover letter in short? I'll just explain you. Cover letter is basically highlighting your entire resume, highlighting our entire resume into a smaller format. Okay, and that goes with your resumes as well, with a separate document altogether. It's not actually integrated with your resume, not attached with your resume, but it's a different document altogether. So rather than people going for a resume and spending around 25 minutes or 20 minutes in each of their resumes, the person can go directly on your cover letter and can have an idea that, okay, I know Sir Saurabh is an engineer. He is there into digital marketing for past 10 years. He has been scaling himself. He's a very good motivator. He's a very good learner. About yourself, about all the things that you have done, It's going to be a short and crisp about yourself, near about a paragraph of, let's say, for example, 300 words, or 300 words or 200 words is going to be far better in terms of giving you a cover letter. Okay, so cover letter is a tool to help introduce yourself in a memorable, personal way during a job application. Your resume is intended to lay out the facts, but your cover letter is meant to convey more personality, right? Next is, your cover letter should be very carefully curated. Selection of stories form your career that gives the reader a clear idea of what you are and what you can deliver as the value of any company. So that is again most important thing, that what all values you can deliver to that particular company where you are going to go for the interview process. Okay, let's see how to prepare a resume. I hope a lot of people over here, just hold on, let me check some if you guys have any questions or not, just hold on. Name and phone number of the persons we have worked. Yes, name of the person and phone number you have worked. Yes, you have to highlight that. If you have a confidence that the last company that you have worked with, the last company with which you have worked with, you have a very good reputation with them, there's no problem in highlighting the phone number and the contact number of those people in your resume. No problem, right? Be a problem solver, not a creator. Yes. PPT is displaying, Pratik. Okay, what about the years gap? To be honest, I do have a year gap as well. I do have my engineering years gap as well. So no one looks for that. You are not going to highlight your first semester, second year, sorry, first year, second year, third year, and again there's a gap of 2 years and all. Do not highlight that. Just highlight the end goal, that you have completed the engineering at this kind of average percentage. That's it. Is it necessary to mention references? Not at all necessary. But if you have the confidence, Santosh, then only you can highlight that from the past company. Remember that, okay? From the past company. If you have that confidence that I have, whatever things I have delivered is great, and there is no flaws with all those companies, the company has not fired me, and if everything is settled with the past company, then certainly you can write it down, because the company in which you are going to go for an interview, na, they are going to see that, oh my god, rather than I am asking that person that can I have a references, every company will ask you for the references. Might be that the company might not ask you for the references as well, but most of the time company asks for your references as well, if it is 1 year or plus. Okay, so remember that. If you highlight that, na, the interviewer is going to feel a positive sign that the past record that he has been working with is great, is been good, whatever things he has delivered with the past company. So the references are there, which is very important. Okay, so I hope this particular website is known to a lot of people. If not, there's a website which is known as canva.com, right? Now Canva is basically a area from which you can design a lot. It's basically for all those people who are not from a designing background. So if I'm not, I'm there in the Photoshop as well. I know the Canva as well. So let's say, for example, I don't know Photoshop, right? Photoshop is a bit harder, not bit harder. 7 days or 10 days of time you can be experienced in the Photoshop. But for those people who have no idea about the Photoshop and all, they can easily switch onto Canva. Now Canva is basically a drag and drop method from where you can apart from resumes, you can see a lot of things over there, right? Instagram posts, videos, you can prepare videos as well from here. So right now we are seeing the resume part, so you can select the resumes, right? And then what we are going to see is this. Okay, just hold on, let me go through it in a practical. How to make resume for not IT candidates to enter into IT sector. I'm a teacher having more than 10 experience. So yes, okay, Mohan. So what you have to do is, if you have worked, like I said, if you have worked with Canada as a Kallada Academy as a digital marketing, as a student, and if you have done any project, everyone has done some or the other way a project, okay, in the class. If you have not done a project, that's your problem. You should have done it, right? Kallada Academy tells every student to do some of the other practicals, because this is how the learning exposure can bring the confidence within you, and that is what you're going to highlight in your resumes as well. Remember that. So if you have not done that, then you are going to highlight that in your resume. Remember that it's a very important thing. You cannot highlight the entire schooling thing or what all things you have done. Remember that, because the interview where you're going to go for is related to digital marketing and not for your schooling, right? So there should be nothing in terms of your schooling experience. Yes, you can add a line, end line, that I have been working with having a 10 years of experience in teaching line. But apart from that, the interviewer is there only and only to select you based upon the digital marketing experience only. And how to get that? With the help of the project that you have done in the classroom. Remember that. Okay, it's very important. I hope, the Mohan, the answer makes sense to you. Okay, just hold on. Right. So when we click on here, right, over here we see the resume, right? Over here we can see the resumes, right? So when we click over here, you'll see the entire catalog of resumes. There are a lot and lot of resumes that you'll be seeing right over here as a format, as a template format. And Canva is free. It's very easy to create. Yes, it's also pro version over here, but I'm not selecting the pro versions to create the resumes. Over here also you can see the cover letter. Can you see the format of cover letter is also there in front of you, right? Now, what I was saying is, do not try to use a hardened colors. Do not try to, this is a very bad color. This is a very bad color, right? In your resume. Yes or no? These are the very bad colors. This is a very bad color. Do not try to use it. This is a very good color. You can certainly use it, right? This is again a hard color. Don't try to use it. Again, hard color. Again, hard color, because people do not try to get your, when people downloads your resume, na, you have sent a resume to anyone. When people is going to download your resume, everything is going to be black. The color is not going to show off at all. The color in the resume is not going to show off at all. So the more you add the colors is not going to be, add any value to it. Okay, try to use those colors which is normal, which is easy to. So this is the one that you can certainly use it, right? If you say that, sir, can we use a different color over here also, not as this kind of blue? Yes, certainly you can do that. You just click over here, you get the blue color right over here, right? You just click over here, you get the blue color right over here. Correct. When you go there, there's a color palette over here. Click onto that and you can see the color. So blue color which I'm drawing over there has been changed. So the circle has been changed now. Then you click over here, right? Click again over here, so the palette gets different color. So it's very important to use the color. Yes, use the color is there, but do not try to use a lot of. I'm not going to use this kind of color, right? It does not look at all good. Correct. So remember, the essence of your resume needs to be as I can say, is a volatile. Do not try to use a lot of colors combinations into it. Okay. Next thing is, try to highlight your image as well. Very important. Try to highlight your image as well. You can see this. The image can be also changed. So you can click on upload and hence you can upload your images over here. One more thing over here again that you have to highlight. Do not highlight your image with any funky dresses like t-shirt and all. Always try to have a, photo shoot. Get a photo shoot, of course, and try to highlight it with a tie and all. That is how it is going to give you that, okay, this the person that we are going to deal with is going to be professional. Okay, do not try to use your funky dresses and all, or the colored dresses and all, or the goa dresses and all. Okay, next is your, you can highlight the skills. As you can see, yes, you can highlight the scale of the content as well from here, from downwards, right? Like I said, started from top to bottom, the present company that you are working with. So try to highlight the present over there, and moving forward you can highlight the old companies. The small profile about you, about your summary, as we can say, right? The college that you have been working with, right? The master's degree that you have worked with, the contact information. This is basically for a freshers level. This is basically for the freshers level, and the skills that you had been working. So remember, all of these things are important. So like I was saying that, Saurabh, in Google AdWords, so if I say that, sir, I'm having Google, okay, I'll press it down, Google AdWords how strong you are. So I'll click on that, right? And I'll decrease that line. Can you see that? I can decrease that line. Sir, I do have an idea about what is Google AdWords is all about, but I'm not having a deep knowledge into it. Clear it with your resume. Clear it with your resume. But if you are going for a resume, if you're going for an interview where the person is going to ask only questions related to Google AdWords, okay? So only either highlight the only Google AdWords or try to decrease or do not decrease anything. I'm trying to say you that, but try to highlight the thing in which you are very confident in it, the subject in which you are very confident in it. Okay, try to highlight that skills more deeply. Okay, very important. So you can create such kind of resumes as well. Okay, once done, you click on the top end part, right? Click on the download section. Perfect. Click over here. Don't go though for the PNG. Don't go for the PNG. Go for the PDF standard and then click on the download button. Where did I go? I go to this particular bar and then I go to the download bar, and then from here I'm going to select the file type and the PDF standard is done. Clear everyone? Okay, let's see some of the questions again. Okay, so Canva has a default file size, so you can just go through that. Okay, the resume, it's A4 size that is there. So A4 size that is going to be there in the printout as well. So you're going to do that. Mohan says, sir, recently I've completed my internship in machine learning and artificial intelligence and data science and cloud computing. Shall I mention these in my resume to be updated apart from my teaching experience? Certainly you can do that. Certainly. Those all things are very important nowadays because companies do hire people. If I highlight that I am having a digital marketing experience with data analytics, remember the weightage in my resumes is going to be good, right? But if I just highlight the digital marketing exposure only I'm having, that is not going to help me now because now the formats and these things have been changed a lot. So try to highlight your other things as well. Certainly you can do that. Okay, going back again. So let's see the cover letter sample. This is how I write my cover letter, guys. Just see this. Okay, if you can read it or if you can take a screenshot of it, you can certainly take a screenshot of it. I write these kind of things using some good content onto it, and go with a nice flow. You know, give some break. Use a full stop wherever it is needed. Start with a you know uh, sign as in company. Try to highlight. Try to give more weightage in your company that you are currently working with, right? Try to add your contact number. Try to add your regards, your name as well with your cover letter. Okay, so you can go through this particular resume will be sent to you also with the recording, so you can certainly go with this particular kind of cover letter. Okay, the career path is very good. A lot of people right now, I'm in this stage, guys. I'm in this stage. Okay, I'm in this area, this gap over here. Okay, so as the year passes, the salary also goes on increasing. Remember that, right? Don't ask me the salary. The salaries are good. It's very good according to my a middle-aged family member. It's a very good salary that I'm getting right now. So as the year passes, the salary is also going to be increased. I'll tell you one small example. There was a student who was working, who got trained from me, and the person was from Kolkata location. Kolkata is famous, but not much is famous for the IT sectors. Yes, it's we do have an IT hub over there in Salt Lake Sector 5. Uh, Over there the companies are there, right? But the salaries and all is not that good. I hope a lot of people from Kolkata knows that the salary and all are not that good in Kolkata region. The person got the salary of Google AdWords. He was working at a salary of 70,000 rupees, and after 3 days I have again cross checked with him, had a discussion with him that tell me, Aniket, how much is the salary now? The person says that I'm getting a salary of 70,000 rupees per month. Are you getting the point? The person said that I'm getting a 70,000 rupees salary per month. The second question I asked him that, are you getting the company from Kolkata that he's paying you 70,000? The person says no. I'm working from here, from online, but I've selected the company from Pune, and I'm working still on Google AdWords. Now see the salary gap, my friend. Just from 1 year to the third year, he got a 70,000 salary hike from Pune, sitting from home. Okay, like I said in the beginning, it all starts from the location you choose. Clear, everyone? So remember that thing is very, very, very important. Okay. Another kind of another kind of resumes. Most of the people don't do it, but I do highly recommend it. There's a resume which is known as your video resumes as well. Now that video resumes is gives you more of the ideas, more of the things as in real time. Rather than writing it down, you can also you can show it off in the form of video. So over here, your body language, your communication skills, how confident you are in the subject, your past history. Are you shaking your hand? Uh, are you getting fumbled with your content? All of these things will be defined in your resumes, in the video resume that I'm talking about. Okay. So these all things are very important. I hope you guys have noted these pointers. Okay. Any questions, anyone? So that's it about this kind of resumes.